Beyond Films presents Idi Amin, the Butcher of Uganda. Beyond Films is a place where history's most powerful stories are brought to life. Each episode unveils the rise and fall of leaders, the triumphs and tragedies of nations, and the truths hidden behind the headlines. It is a journey for those who believe that understanding yesterday can illuminate the choices of today. In this chapter, the focus turns to one of the most infamous rulers in African history, Idi Amin Dada. Humble beginnings. In 1925, in the small village of Koboko, northwestern Uganda, a child was born who would one day cast a long, dark shadow over his country. His name was Idi Amin. Little is known of his childhood, but his towering height and physical strength led him into the ranks of the British colonial army in the 1940s. There he earned a reputation for fearlessness in battle and for a streak of brutality that would define his future. Rise to power. When Uganda gained independence in 1962, Amin was already a trusted military officer under Prime Minister Milton Obote. But power once tasted can be a dangerous hunger. In January 1971, while Obote attended a Commonwealth meeting abroad, Amin seized control in a military coup. Crowds celebrated his arrival, unaware that they were welcoming an era of terror under the regime of fear. The new leader presented himself as charming and approachable, boxing in public and laughing with ordinary citizens. Yet behind the facade lay a regime steeped in blood. Opponents, journalists, judges, ministers, began to vanish. By the mid-1970s, the death toll under Amin's rule would be counted in the hundreds of thousands. The expulsion of Asians. In 1972, Amin issued an order that shocked the world. Over 50,000 Asians, many of them business owners whose families had lived in Uganda for generations, were given 90 days to leave. The move crippled the nation's economy, emptying shops and silencing factories. Uganda, once a growing economy, sank into chaos. The madness grows. As the years passed, Amin's paranoia grew. Guards were replaced constantly to avoid assassination. His list of titles became increasingly absurd: Conqueror of the British Empire, Last King of Scotland, and even Lord of all beasts of the earth. To the outside world, he became a bizarre figure. To Ugandans, he was a nightmare. Dur, the fall. In 1978, Amin overstepped his power, invading neighboring Tanzania. The response was swift. Tanzanian forces, aided by Ugandan exiles, marched into Kampala. By April 1979, Amin had fled, first to Libya, then to Saudi Arabia, never to return. Darn the end of the butcher.